If you're not earning the income that you want to make, if you're spending too much time driving in your vehicle, or you want to put more of this in your pocket, this is the video you want to watch all the way through. This is the video that many people have been asking me to make for a very long time. Those that truly want to build a successful Uber business, and of course, the trolls. The first thing I want to do is make an income disclaimer, because I'm going to be showing you a lot of money. And quite frankly, I can't promise you that you're going to make this money or if you're going to make any money at all, because I don't know how gifted or talented you are. And quite frankly, I don't know how dedicated you are to your business. The next thing I want to say is this is not going to be a short video, because I can't show you how I'm doing over $11,000 a month in 5 to 10 minutes. The video is going to have 3 sections. One video, 3 sections. In section 1, we're going to discuss why you need to have an Uber website. And most people don't like to listen unless you are talking about money. So I am going to show you the reasons you need to have that site, and I am going to attach money in my accounts to each one of those reasons so that you know how important it is. In section number 2, I'm going to show you how to build your Uber website step by step. In section number 3, I'm going to show you how to drive a ridiculous amount of traffic to that site so that you can make money while you sleep. This is the video that you want to share in all your Facebook groups and wherever else you share videos, because I'm about to drop the blueprint. The sad thing about this is there's going to be drivers who are not going to watch this video from beginning to end, and they're going to be crying on the internet and crying out on social media about how broke they are. Listen very carefully to me. You need to put away everything that is distracting to you, and you need to focus on this video and watch it the entire way through. I am about to drop the blueprint on you. I'm about to drop the jewels. You ready to go? Let's do this. All right, so let's start off with section number 1. You can see here, let me prep you. I have my Evernote, I have my webcam, which is a little bit weird because I'm normally used to just, filming in front of my big camera. But I got my webcam, I'm recording my computer screen, I'm recording my phone here for a second. I'm gonna show you something. And I have my Evernote. You guys know I love that. Evernote is so that I have my stuff bullet pointed out, because I wanna be able to stay on focus of what I'm talking to you about, but I wanna break each one of these things down. So in section 1, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain to you why you need to have an Uber website for your business. Number 1, I can tell you 90+% of my income, my revenue is generated because I have a website for my business. Any business owner that's serious, period, on internet needs to have a website. So you're no different. I'm going to show you the money attached to these things, because we got to get rid of the trolls over here. We got to set them down so you and I can get to business and move on with this video. So in section 1, here's the reasons why you need to have your site. Affiliate money can be generated from it. I'm going to break that down. I'm teaching you a high income level skill, which can bring in a ton of money on the side. Sponsorship deals, which I'm gonna break down. Referral money, of course, you've seen that, but I'm gonna break it down. Courses and advertising money. Let me take you into my world real quick. So, affiliate money. Basically, for affiliates, all you're doing is you are referring a customer to someone else's product or service, right? You don't have to have products or services all up in your house, in your closet or something like that. You're just referring someone through a link that your affiliate is going to give you. And when they purchase through your link, you get a commission. So here you can see that I'm part of Amazon's associate affiliate deal. Now, I can tell you right now, you cannot even get approved with Amazon Associates unless you have a website. So here's my account. You can see here 21,000 clicks this month into products, into Amazon, 2,540 items ordered, 2,479 shipped, which is 62 returned. That happens. Almost a 12% conversion ratio, which is insane. Most of the time conversion ratios are around 3%. Mine's is 11.85. Amount of items shipped and revenue over $42,000. And my commission for that, $2,165.02 so far this month. You can see here items ordered. You can see exactly how many. Here's my earnings tab of revenue that was generated for Amazon, and my fee over there. So what are they ordering, Calvin? What the heck? I'm going to open this up. This is, I know exactly what these are, but I'm just going to show you. So they are ordering, because I'm in the rideshare market, they're ordering vomit bags. Okay, that's a top item ordered. Power converters for the cars, that's a top item ordered. Another type item ordered, vacuum, hand vacs, okay, ordered. And then, of course, there's several other things, you know, Scotch Guard and all kind of other stuff up in here. But this is my Amazon associate account. I average about $2,000 a month passive income. While I sleep, I make money with Amazon. All right. So the next thing I want to show you is the high income level skill. When I show you in section 2 how to build, you know, a WordPress website, you're going to now have a high income level skill. So why am I discussing that with you? Because most people charge $300 to $500 to build a site for someone. You don't believe me? Let me just show you. I'm going to go over here to Fiverr. I personally charge $500, which I'm going to show you here in a second in my PayPal account. Money's coming in and stuff like that. But here's my, I'm going to go here to Fiverr. And if I was to type in WordPress, okay, you can see that people are charging people $145, $75, $150, $175, $295, $200. You get the drift. $375, $995. There, you have family members, you have friends, you have people at church, school, whatever. People want websites. And once you learn how to build one, you can now charge $300 to $500. Think about that. If you just did 10 of those a month at $300, that's an extra $3,000. If you did 5, it's an extra $1,500. I am going to teach you a high income level skill. All right. So that's that. Number 3 on here, sponsorship deals. Here's my PayPal account for the simple driver. Obviously, I'm going to block off sensitive information, but let's just go to payments received. And I am going to look at not the last 30 or 90 days, this year. Let's look into my PayPal account so you can see the clients that I have. Now, sponsorship deals, first of all, well, let me just show you the money first. Here you go, $80, $100, you know, $28, $1,100, $55, $3,000, $62, $1,800. I'm rounding up or down. $6,200, $500, $76, $55, $400, $730, $2,300, $6,000. You guys understand? Who am I doing business with? I can't share you with you my clients, but I'm just going to throw some stuff out here and for that reason. WeatherTech formats, okay, AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts, Pep Boys. Anybody who's in the automotive industry that wants to get in front of rideshare people, insurance agents, okay, people who are selling vending machines to put in rideshare cars. These are business owners who will do sponsorship deals with you, okay, in order to make money. Now that's 2019. So maybe you got lucky, you know. Well, let's go over to 2018 and let's look at the 2018. You know, $100, you know, $10,000, $249, $5,300, $200, $500, $20, $33, $52. You get the idea. I do about $5,000 on average sponsorship deals every single month, and so can you. All right, let's move over to referrals. With referrals, I'm in my partnership account. Most of you have seen this before, but I got to put it in here. Okay, so today is the 20th that I'm making this video. And so last week ended off the 19th. There you go. 710, 200, 700, 710, 700, 50, 50, 1400. And, you know, just to make sure that you see that this is real, if I go in here into my phone, right, you can see me doing this real time to match those numbers. 50, 50, 700, 710, 700, 200, 710, up until this week. I haven't made any money yet, right? So that's that. So that's referral money. Another reason none of this works without a website. Courses, okay? So here's my courses. I'm gonna log into the Simple Driver account, which I have 2 accounts here. You'll see. So this is the Simple Driver account. I have account for Power of Publish. My other company, I'm not showing you the money in there because it will probably piss a bunch of people off. But here's my Simple Driver account. Just from selling my course, I do an average of about $600-700 a month. You can see here, gross revenue year to date, $6,153. Okay, that's from selling a course. That money goes straight to my Stripe account. Make money while I sleep. The last thing I want to show you is advertising money. When you have a website, you can place Google it's a piece of snippet. You can place a piece of AdSense code on your website to, again, make money while you sleep. People click on the ads, you make money. So you can see here, balance so far this month, $876. Last payment was $1,000, almost $1,100 there. Today so far is 690, and I'm going to look into the payments to show you guys. I'm being open book right now. Let's go into view transactions. I want to see payments and payments for this year. All right, so you can just see from January, 1,500, 1,200, 1,100, 1,200, 1,000. Basically, I earn about an average of $1,000 a month. Now, that what I just showed you, and I'm going to bring my calculator out here in a second, is about $11,000. But I put 11,000 because I didn't want to scare trolls from even watching this video. But I have another account, which is you can see my name over here, Calvin Hill. I have another account where I do deals with advertisers, okay, again, brands that want to get in front of the rideshare market. And you can see here, it says funded by advertiser, and you can look at the money withdrawn here. This is 12 months worth of income coming in here. So 3,600 every month. Look, from July of 2018 all the way to August of this month, but 36, 3,000, 28, 48, let's call it 5, 3 grand, 14, 15, 11, basically 3. You get the idea. Now, let me just really quickly, before we end this section, go here to my calculator, and so we can get rid of the trolls. Okay, here we are. Affiliate money, you see that I do about $2,000 a month with that. High income level skills, I'm not even going to count that because I charge people $500 to build a website, but I'm not even going to count that. I normally do that 2 a month, but that's $1,000. Just keep that in mind. But sponsorship deals, you know that I do about $5,000 a month with sponsorship deals. Referral money, I just showed you $2,800 on average a month with Uber referrals. My courses, I do about an average of $700 with my course. I don't sell a lot, but it's $700. And advertising money with Google, I just showed you $1,000 on average with that. And if I was to count this advertiser as well, that would actually throw in another, let's just say $3,500. There's your total. Now, I know I put $11,000, but I couldn't do this video with $15,000 because of those guys right there. People who aren't going to watch this video would never believe that I'm able to earn $15,000 a month. But there it is. So that's the first section. Why you need to have an Uber website. Affiliate money, high income level skill that I'm teaching you so you can earn additional income, sponsorship deals, referral money, courses, and advertising money. That's section 1. All right, I had to stretch my legs. Let's go ahead and get to section number 2, where we are going to talk about how to build an Uber website step by step. I just showed you the money and explained to you why you need to have one. We addressed the trolls. We can get them out of here. Let's get to business, all right? So in section 2, before I start showing you how to create your own personal site, let me just reiterate something that I told you in number 1. This is important. Check this out. If I type in Uber driver requirements, I'm spelling requirements wrong, but there it is, Uber driver requirements, okay? You will look in here. This is Google. This is the number 1 search engine in the world. For this keyword, Uber driver requirements, you'll see here, you see ride sharing driver, and you see thesimpledriver.com. Hello, ding, ding, ding. We'll get to traffic here in a minute. That section is going to be important, but you see my site, but I want to show you something. You see, obviously, Uber.com. They got 3 positions there in Google. Ride sharing driver, me, the simple driver, Rideshare, ride sharing apps, drivingtest.org. You get it. But I want to show you something. If I was to click on this ride sharing driver, I want to show you something. Remember I told you Google AdSense, how you can make an extra $1,000 I showed you? Let me show you. Anyone who is truly running an Uber business, who understands, they have a website. Here's why. Look at this. I know 100% for a fact, these are Google ads. All right. Here's a Google ad. If I scroll down here, this is a Google ad. This is a Google ad. This person is making money 24 hours, 7 days a week, passively, just by running Google ads on their site. That's just one part. Now, if I also scroll down here, look, you will see here, need a car to drive, 1-800-AUTO-YES, myautoloan.com. And you go down further, you see Liberty Mutual. These are affiliate links. What I told you about affiliate money, there it is right there. You don't believe me? Look at this. This is Liberty Mutual is paying him anytime somebody gets rideshare insurance through this link. If I click on this link, and I'm going to show you something. Look up here at the top in this URL, because I just know how to read these. I've been doing this a long time. If you look in here, you see this AFF right here, that code, that is an affiliate code. That AFF stands for affiliate. If someone gets Liberty Mutual Insurance, rideshare insurance through this link, he gets paid. It's as simple as that. So now that I showing you again how important this is, we'll get to that global DNS in a minute. It's time to get started. Let me show you how to get your own site up so we can get you some money, man. So you're not hollering about you're broke or nothing like that. So this is my website. How you get here is thesimpledriver.com. Once you get here, if you look in the navigation, you will see a link that says Build an Uber website. Click that link. That is going to take you to this page. If you're watching this video on YouTube, that link will be in the description. I'm linking it here in the video. And if you're watching it on Facebook or somewhere else, you can get to it by going straight to thesimpledriver.com/Uber website. Okay. And I'll put that link in the video as well. So this is the page where you can learn about everything. Why I use Hostgator, why you need to build a site, which is redundant for you because you're actually watching the video, but you can read through this information. And if you click any one of these start here buttons, which are called call to action buttons, that's going to get you over to your hosting platform where your website is going to live. So I'm going to go ahead and click start here. If you're following me, click this start here button. That's going to get you over to Hostgator. All right, so here you can see why I use Hostgator. They got an 800 number that they give you customer service support 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If you need help on Christmas, they're going to be there. I trust my money and my site with Hostgator because I've been hosting with them for years. This is what I use. I put my websites on Hostgator because I don't want my stuff going down. All right, I want to make money. So once you get here, click on the Start Here button. It's as simple as that. That's going to bring you to these three options here. Let me explain what they are real quick. You got the hatchling, baby plan, and the business plan. Real quick, you don't need a business plan because you aren't a corporate business. So just scratch that, get that out of the way. So now, what is the difference between hatchling and baby plan? Hatchling allows you only to build one website. All right. I use the baby plan because there's not much difference in pricing, but I use the baby plan, and here's why. I just told you I am teaching you a high income level skill, which means that you can actually host people's websites that you build. You can host them on your server. Okay, so because you can do unlimited domains, you can host other people's sites on here, and you could make money, that extra $1,500, $3,000 a month. Here's how you do it. So I'm going to go ahead and click Buy Now button on the baby plan. That is going to get us over to your domain name, choosing your domain. A domain name is literally just what somebody types in to get to your website. Obviously, mine is thesimpledriver.com. That's my domain or my URL for that site. But I'm actually going to register a new one here just to walk this through with you step by step. So I already have one in mind, and I'm going to call it Driving on the Side. DrivingOnTheSide.com. And so once you do that, it's searching. Yes, it's available. You can see that it is blue. Sometimes it's green to let you know that it's available. If it's not, this will turn red and it will say unavailable. All right. So that's available, Driving on the Side. Now you see all these other, domain names down here. You don't need any of those. Those extensions don't make sense. .club, .site, .net or whatever. You don't need any of that stuff. If you're going to get a domain name, you want to have the .com because that is what most people are going to type in when they're looking for you. Okay, that is the commercial version of any domain name. So I'm ready to go. I got my domain name. I'm going to scroll down. I'm not going to check any of that stuff. As I move to this next session, you will see domain privacy protection. If you leave this checked, it's going to charge you $14.95 extra to basically block your information about you owning the domain name. I don't care about that because I'm an open book. It doesn't matter to me. So, and I don't want to spend $15. And if I was you, I wouldn't do that because this is your new business, and you until you're profitable, you don't want to start adding expenses. You can always add that domain name protection later on. So take that off. That's going to save you 15 bucks right away. All right, so next we have the hosting plan. Here you can see billing cycle. We have the baby plan that's already selected. And billing cycle is basically if you paid 36 months or 3 years up front, they will give you a 60% discount. Again, I'm not about that life, spending that type of money right away, because you're not profitable. That's going to be more expense for you up front. Don't have to do that. Monthly, you're paying $11.95. $11, I'm talking about basically 12 bucks a month to host your website in order to do business with the world and make the mad G's that I'm about to show you that you can make. So 1 month, it's easy for you to be able to maintain 12 bucks a month. All right. Username, I'm going to go ahead and put in here Calvin Hill. For my username, don't put any spaces in between or anything like that. Has to be between 2 and 12 characters. So Calvin Hill, I'm just using my name. I'm going to put in a security code here. Obviously, I'm going to block that out. So the next section is entering your billing information. You can actually pay for your server through a debit or credit card or PayPal, and you need to fill in your billing information. So obviously, I am going to do that real quick. You want to make sure that you type in a valid email address, because this is where they're going to send your username and your password. And you definitely want this going to the right address. Okay. So I put in my email address here. I'm going to put in my name. I'm not going to bore you with this. I'm going to speed this up so I don't bore you. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. All right, so I filled out my billing information. I'm rolling down to the next section, which is additional services. You don't need any of these additional services right now, especially when I'm going to show you how to do this on the back end of WordPress for free. So you don't have to spend this money. So you can uncheck protect your website, because you can use WordFence to do that, and uncheck backing up your website for a fee, because you can use Updraft to do that, and it's free. You scroll down. You can see here your coupon is already added, giving you a discount. And you can see here that your reviewing of your order. You can see 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365. Phone, live chat, and email support is free. Instant account activation is free. You get a money back guarantee for 45 days. Domain name registration, you're only paying $12.95 one time to register your domain name. And then your month to month, you're paying $11.95 to do business with the world and make thousands of dollars on the internet while you sleep. All right, so the subtotal is less than 30 bucks. You're getting a little bit of a discount there. So you're paying, $24.90 here, and you're ready to go. So if you click the checkout button here, that's going to allow you to make this button ready to go. Click checkout, and you're just waiting for them to process your payment. And so that's going to take just a couple seconds here. And we're just going to go to the next section after that. Okay, so you can see here, payment is complete. Get ready. We're setting up your account, which means that they're just setting up your information, basically taking your URL, getting your IP address and your name servers together so that everything is working on their server. And next, we're going to go over to the next section, which is showing you how to take the website and add WordPress onto Hostgator on the server so that you are up and running online. All right, cool. So that didn't take long at all. So you can now see you're in the back end of your account. You can see here, welcome Calvin. Let's get started building a website. So as you can see here, you got a drag and drop builder, which is this here, and you have WordPress content management system. Forget Weebly. Number one content management system in the world is WordPress. All the big boy sites out here are building on WordPress, including myself. So again, this is a step-by-step. I'm showing you exactly what I do and what the big boys do in order to run online. So I'm going to click Set Up WordPress. I'm going to click that button, and that's going to open me up to the back end of this account here. And what you are going to see here now is you're going to see a couple different things. Selecting your domain name for installation. But before we even get to that point, let me just show you something here. Remember I was telling you about building that extra income. If you let a pro do it for you, meaning someone at Hostgator, look what they're charging. Just for a starter, they're charging $99. Turnkey website, $199. A WordPress all-in-one website, they're charging $400. This is why I'm telling you, I am giving you a high income level skill. Once you learn how to do this, and you're learning it now, you can charge anybody from $100 to $400. Like I said, at $200, which is the middle of the road, 10 of those a month, it's $2,000. So here's how you get WordPress up and running. Let's get to it. First thing we want to do is we want to click on your domain name, which is here. Don't put anything inside of this directory box, because that will put install WordPress on a subdomain. We don't want to do that. So just click here in your drop down box, click your domain name, and don't click any of that stuff, and you just want to click next. All right. And so that's going to bring you to your blog title. You can see here, I am actually going to call my title the name of my website, Driving on the Side. Okay. Admin, I'm just going to put my name. I'm the administrator, Calvin Hill. First name, Calvin. Last name, Hill. Okay. And then administrator email, I'm going to put that in here. I'm going to use the same email that I used to register my account. So I'm just putting that in here right now. All right. Got that done. And you can see you click the terms of service, click that checkbox for terms of service. And now we're ready to install WordPress. Click this install button. And now it is doing its thing. So you just sit here and let it install WordPress, which you can see that didn't take long at all. So you can see up here, if you did everything right, you're going to get this green check. You will see installation is complete. Now, what you want to do is you want to take these installation details and you want to copy them. And I'm going to put them on the side over here in my Evernote. But you want to copy those because that is your username and that is your password to get inside of your WordPress account. Now, don't worry if you, for whatever reason, don't copy this down, or if you copy it down somewhere and you forget it. They are going to email this same exact information. They're going to email it to you so that you'll have it. So you don't have to worry about, losing it or anything like that. They're going to email it to you. So the next step, you can see here again, their WordPress themes and WordPress Pro. You don't need any of that stuff. The next step is to log into your WordPress account because it has been set up. So we're going to do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and click log in. All right. And this is important, this stage right here, because this is what you're going to see. You're going to say, oh my God, I did something wrong. My website is broke. You didn't do anything wrong. It's going to take about 15 to 20 minutes. You can relax, go get some coffee or something like that. It'll take 15 to 20 minutes for your website to propagate. What it is they're sending your information across the world to all the servers across the world to let people know that you're online. So let me just give you an idea of what I mean. If I go here to what'smydns.net, I told you we're going to get to this. If I go here and I type in driving on the side.com and I click search, you will see I have a bunch of red X's, which means that my website hasn't been propagated across the world servers yet. So it normally takes about 15-20 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video until the website has been propagated. For you, you can just go grab some coffee, go grab you a sandwich or something like that. And once it's propagated, we're going to move on to the next part of it. Okay, so I'm going to pause this video. I'll be right back. Okay, cool. I'm back. That didn't take long at all. Like I said, about 15-20 minutes. I went downstairs, got something to drink, came back up, and we should be rolling. So here's how you check to make sure that your site is up and rolling. If you go here to what'smydns.net, that is the global propagation checker. So I am going to type in drivingontheside.com. I am going to click search, and you can see instead of all those red X's, I have a bunch of green checks. The only one that I don't have a check with yet is Brazil, which if you give it a couple more minutes, it'll even be propagated in Brazil. But this means I'm ready to go. If I actually go in and type this into the browser, drivingontheside.com or whatever your website is going to be, you're going to get this splash page. This is a welcome website coming soon splash page. And I'm going to show you how to get rid of this in a second. So we're up and ready to go. So before I actually log into the back end of WordPress, let me go here to the emails and discuss what those are, which ones you're going to get. You're going to get a welcome email, which is your billing information. You're going to get this email, which is your account, which is going, if you click on this, this will get you to your portal. Let me just go into the cPanel here for a quick second and show you what I mean by that. So if I copy this and I click on cPanel, this is actually going to get me into what's called the control panel. This control panel is where you can change, get custom email addresses and stuff like that. So if I wanted to have Calvin at drivingontheside.com, I can add that stuff here. This is everything. The other email that is important to you is your portal, your custom portal, which is here. I am going to copy this email because this is your portal. This is where your billing, if you needed to change your billing or anything like that. So back on the back end, you can see this is your dashboard. You can get to the control panel from here, obviously email accounts, but this is to let you know where your hosting is, what kind of package you have, your domain name, if you needed to change your billing, if you needed to get in contact with customer service for support. All of that stuff is in the back end in customer portal. So that's how you get there. The last email we wanted to quickly discuss is your install. It's time to log into the back end of WordPress. So on mine, it is drivingontheside.com. The admin URL to get on the back end is going to be drivingontheside.com/WP-admin. Yours will be whatever.com. Same thing, /WP-admin. So I am going to click on this long password. Obviously, I'm going to change that, but for now, I'm not, just for this tutorial. I'm going to click on admin, Calvin Hill. There's my password. I'm going to log in. And this is logging us into the back end of WordPress, okay? And my LastPass is asking me, do I want to remember that? Not now, because I'm going to change it. So the first thing I want to show you is this is your dashboard. This is where when you log in, the first thing you're going to see is your dashboard on the back end of WordPress. You can see here, your site is currently displaying the coming soon sign. When you're ready to get rid of that, you simply click this link here and that will get rid of that coming soon sign. I'm not going to do it yet. Well, actually I am, because we're actually going to go live. So I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to click that, get rid of it. The next thing I want to do is I want to get rid of, WP forms. I don't need to do that. Opt-in monster. I don't need any of that stuff right now. That's just in your way. Let's get to the real meat. Okay, here's what you need to see. The first thing we want to do on the back end of your WordPress is we want to change the permalink structure, because right now it is garbage. So let me just go here and show you how that works. Well, actually, let me show you. If I click on post while we're changing the permalink structure, and I was to right click on view this is a dummy demo post, hello world. If you look at the URL up here, it reads drivingontheside.com/index.php/. That's jibber jabber. You don't want that. So we're going to change that to where it just reads the words. Okay. And so I am going to do that by going to settings. I'm going to click permalinks and I'm going to click this where it says post name. Just radio check that, click save. And now you've updated that and your permalink structure has been changed. So if I refresh this now, you will see that it reads drivingontheside/hello world. Great. That's the first thing we wanted to knock out. So permalink structure is knocked out. The next thing I want to talk to you about is adding a plugin called Pretty Links, because Pretty Links is what's going to allow you to mask your affiliate links and anything else that you want and give it a permalink structure that you want, something that's memorable. Let me explain what I mean. Here you see that I have, let me go to the Simple Driver, okay? If I go to the simpledriver.com, you will see that if I hover over this start now button, the start here button, if you look down at the bottom, you will see that it reads thesimpledriver.com/Uber. How in the world did I do that? And if you click on that, or in this case, if I just take that, thesimpledriver.com/Uber, go to a new page, a browser. If I type that in or paste it, you see that it reads that. But when I click the enter button, it sends you to my destination link, which is the link that Uber is giving us for our referrals. So that's how I'm able to just make that make sense. thesimpledriver.com/Uber versus uber.com/a join, blah, 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 invite code. Nobody's going to remember that stuff, okay? This is how you brand your stuff. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So I'm going to go in the back end here. I'm going to get rid of that. And I am going to go to plugins. And I am going to click add new. And up under add new, I am going to type in pretty links. Pretty links. All right, and you're going to see this plugin here, okay? Just click the install now button. And we're installing. You're going to click activate. All right, this will take just a couple seconds. Okay, now Pretty Links is activated. We don't need that. So how do I change this? Let me show you real quick. So now I am going to go over here to Pretty Links on the side. You can see here on your side navigation, you can see Pretty Links. So I am going to click on Pretty Links, and I am going to add these new links. So if I click add new, here is the permalink structure that Uber is giving us. Okay, so for your free, well, I'll get to free rides in a second. Let's do the actual, your invite code. So for your invite referral code, the URL for that is, I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna put it here, goes in your target URL. So this is where you want people to go, your target. It is https:/partners.uber.com/I/ this is your code. So whatever your referral code is, you want to replace my code with your referral code here. So literally just highlight that, delete it, and add your referral code in there, okay? That's your destination link, okay, target URL. And now here for the pretty link, you can make this say whatever you want. And in my case, I want this to say Uber, okay? So now the drivingontheside.com/Uber is going to take you to my referral link that Uber gave me. So let me just show you how it works real quick. I'm going to update this. All right. That's going to take just a quick second. And now I can copy this. And so if I open up another browser and I paste this, you can see here, drivingontheside.com/Uber. If I click my return button, that is literally going to take me, to my, address, right? My referral. That's how that's done real quick. So I'm going to do the same thing with the free rides. So for the free rides, this is the permalink structure for that. I'm going to add new. I'm going to paste it in here. So that URL is https://get.uber.com invite. Again, you're just taking and removing my referral code and replacing my referral code with your referral code, and that will be your target URL. And for here, I am going to change this to say free ride. Okay. And now I got this drivingontheside.com/free ride. I'm going to update that. And I'm going to show you how that works. So, and there it is. I am going to click copy, open up a browser, paste that. And you can see it up there, drivingontheside.com/free ride. If I hit the enter button, that's going to take you to the free rides. It's going to have your name and all of that. So that's how that's done. You can see my promotion code down there. Later on, I'm probably going to do a video to show you how that free rides button that I have on the Simple Driver, which is right here, how this button right here makes me about $1,000 a month. I'll do a video on that, I promise. Okay, so got that out of the way. That was Pretty Links. I wanted to get that out of the way. And so that's done. The next thing I want to talk to you about is WordPress theme, making your website look beautiful. Okay, if you look on the front, this is my website. This is nothing but a theme. So I'm going to show you where the themes are. If you go back here and you go and you click on appearance in your navigation on the side there, you can see that these are themes. Okay, If you don't want the default themes that they give you, you can go up in here and you can click on WordPress themes. Okay, if you click on that button, that's going to bring you to all the themes that they have inside of the WordPress platform, and there are literally thousands. You can filter these out by popular, latest, favorites, premium. Popular is, got some pretty good stuff. Anything that you see here, you can make your website look like any one of these particular themes. And if you're wondering how easy it is to add a theme, it's literally as easy as hover over it, click install, right? It's installing it. And once that is installed, activate it. All right, that's going to take like another quick second. And as you can see now, it is now, activated. So if I, click this visit site, I'm going to right click and open site up. You will see that theme, literally it put that theme on my WordPress website. And you can do that with any theme. Now, those are the free sites. If you want to know how I got my website to look like this, it's literally Kalias. This is a Kalias theme. So you go to kalias.net. This theme is like 50, 60 bucks if you want to go that route. And I'm using this one here, the main demo, and you will see very much that this is the exact theme that I'm using. I like it. It does me well. It makes me a lot of money and I like it. It makes my theme look beautiful. My website look beautiful. Nothing fancy there. That's called WordPress themes, and that's how you change them. All right. Next thing I want to get to is a quick WordPress tutorial to just show you how easy it is to actually do a blog post. To find out how to do the rest of, find out how WordPress works and stuff like that, you can literally Google that on YouTube. But I want to show you how quick, easy it is to do a WordPress post. I've written something out here, and I'm going to go here on the back end, and I am going to click on post. This is pretty simple. This is super cool. Let me show you how easy this is. So if I click add new, I am actually going to make this, I'm going to click on here. It's saying add title. I click into that and I add a title. How I make $11,000 plus a month with Uber. That's my title. All right. So now I can click in here. You can see that there's a plus button here, and it's saying add a block. You click on that plus button. You got all kind of options of what you can add inside of this blog post. I want to add a paragraph. So now that the paragraph is up, I'm going to click inside of it. I am just going to paste this. Let me unpaste it so you can see. If you just were to start writing here, that's as simple as that. But I already have this written out, so I'm going to paste that. I'm actually going to make that 2 blocks there. So that's done. It's simple. It's up and running. The next thing I want to do is go up here and I want to click add block. Click on this plus button, and I want to add an image. You can upload an image. You can, if you already got some in your media library, which you don't because it's a new WordPress theme, but upload, or you can insert it from a URL. I'm actually going to upload something from my desktop, which is pretty funny, right? This one. Okay, so this image is now in this blog post. How I make $11,000 a month monthly with Uber. Good. I'm moving along quite a bit here. So I'm actually going to add another block here, and I want to add a video inside of here. So there's video. So now it's asking me, do you want to upload one or insert one from your URL? I'm actually going to go to my YouTube account. All right, and I am going to go grab a video from my YouTube and add this one. Uber is a dream business. All right.
Writing's not that easy.
All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to click the share button, copy this, and add the video this way. So all I did was copy and paste it inside of there, and I'm actually going to click this apply button. Cool, that's looking good. This is a pretty good blog post that I have here. Obviously, I can write a lot more words and stuff like that, but this is just an example. But if I was to preview this, I get the blog post looks like this. There it is. There's my title. There's the information. There's the image. There's another headliner, and then there's the video that I was able to put in there from YouTube. But it's missing something here, and I want to show you how to create a link real quick. You can see here If you want to do the same, sign up here, right? That's a call to action, kind of like what you saw when I was telling you the guy had, an affiliate link in there. So now that you know how to create permalink structure, I am going to show you how to do this. So I am now going to go in here. I am going to highlight sign up here, and I am going to click on link. I am going to paste my link that I have here, which is drivingontheside.com/Uber. I showed you how to do that. I am going to take that link and I am going to turn it into a call to action. So if you want to do the same, sign up here. I got this highlighted. I am going to click on link. I am going to right click. I am going to paste that here. I want it to open up into a new window. So I am going to click open in a tab. And I am going to click this button to apply, and you can see that that is now a link. So if I preview this post now, you will see that it now has this as a link. And if I click this, it opens up into a different window, and that is going to drive you straight to my referral page. Simple as that. So that's how easy it is to do a blog post. But more importantly, that's how easy it is to create a website for yourself or anyone else. So now that we have that out of the way, let's move over to section 3, where I'm going to show you how to drive an extreme amount of traffic to that website so that you can make money and change your financial position. Let's go. All right, we finally made it here to section 3. This is actually my favorite section because we're talking about traffic. This is the bread and butter, right? This is where the rubber meets the road. Just because you have a nice website, I showed you how to put up a nice, pretty website, doesn't mean you're going to make money. You have to be able to drive traffic to that site so that you can monetize that through what I showed you in section 1, affiliate deals and sponsorship and advertising and all that stuff, okay? So the question is, how do you do it? Well, here's the first thing you need to remember and write down. I use this from my company, Power Publish. It's the 3 P's. If you don't forget this, you'll be fine. 3 P's: produce, publish, and profit. If you learn how to create good and consistent content and publish that content to the social media platforms or to get it to the search engines, you can then profit. Okay, produce, publish, and then profit in that order. That's how it goes. So your question now is probably, make it make sense for me. Well, I am. Understand that I only use those 3 P's in the top 3 search engines in the world, which is Google, YouTube, and Pinterest, period, okay? So I'm now going to show you how I use those engines to drive traffic and how I actually create the content and why I create it, okay? So let's go ahead and start off with Pinterest. Okay, I'm here in my Pinterest account, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the analytics overview. And so I can just show you, and you can actually see my traffic is actually a little bit down in Pinterest. I probably need to do some pins, but look at the impressions: 21,000 impressions in the last 30 days. Total audience over 8,000 people. Engagements 1,600, and audience engaged 877. And you go down here and you look at the top pins. You can see that the very first pin, the top pin, is this one, and I'm gonna actually click on that so you can see what it is. That is this pin here: 20 essential Uber car items you absolutely need. If you click on that pin, which people are doing by the thousands, all right, you can actually see that it drives you back to my blog. So think about what I just showed you. I am taking people from Pinterest and driving them to my blog, to which you can see there's a call to action. Here's the importance of, again, having a site. You have a blog post, any piece of content that you create, period, needs to have a call to action within it, okay? And I'm gonna show you an example, a stronger example than this here in a second. But what is the call to action here? I gave a piece of content I created, I produced it, right? I published it to YouTube in the form of a video, and then I'm able to profit from it. It's a video about items that I used when I was driving heavy with Uber, and then I have them listed. If you click on anything here, it's gonna take you over to Amazon. And I showed you in section 1 how I'm able to earn $2,000 a month from people buying stuff from Amazon. And the crazy thing about that is Amazon just doesn't pay me for them buying just, whatever it is that they clicked on. If they buy anything and put anything in their cart within 24 hours, Amazon pays me a commission for that too. I've had people buy pallet jacks, mattresses, 4K TVs, PlayStations, Xboxes. It's ridiculous, okay? But so that's how that happens. So think about that. So that's one engine. I'm driving back to my blog. I'm using also YouTube to do that as well. And I'm going to dive more into YouTube here in a second, but let's just really quickly go to it. Here's YouTube. If you slide down, there's a video that I created 3 years ago. Let me just click this pause. Click the pause. Over these tools and sorry about that. Click the pause button. But you can see that I created this video almost 3 years ago because the day is the 20th. I'm 10 days away from this video being 3 years old. I published it August 30th of 2016. Think about that for a second. I created a piece of content almost 3 years ago and it's still paying me till this day. Passive income. Look at these views, almost 900,000 views on this video, to which look at the call to action within the description, link to all items. If you click that link, guess what? It drives you to my blog. Let's think about this for a second. Almost 900,000 people have seen that video. And you've seen that I have inside of my Amazon account, you've seen that the conversion ratio is almost 12%. Play with the numbers. Even if you just play with the numbers, the amount of people that have seen that video that I've driven to my blog post to buy items, you can see how easy it is for me to make $2,000. Okay. All right. So that's Pinterest. And now let me go to Google. I'll come back to YouTube here in a second. So let me go to Google, right? And show you how I'm using Google as well. If you put in Uber tools, right? You will see here, if I scroll down, you will see Uber.com. You will see Uber.com again, the casual capitalist, whoever that is. And then you see me, the simple driver. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is if you land on the first page of Google for any term that's being searched, it is going to make you a lot of money. And as you can see, I am on the first page, just right up under Uber.com for Uber tools. And you already saw earlier in the video how I'm on the first page for Uber driver requirements. Think about that. Anybody searching that term, Uber driver requirements, probably wants to be an Uber driver, to which if they land on my page, there is a link there to drive them right over to my referral. And that happens without me doing anything. I did that blog post, again, almost 3 years ago. So that's an example of how I'm using Pinterest, Google, and YouTube to drive traffic back to my blog. And that one little post there is making me over $2,000 a month. And trust me, I have a lot more. Just didn't want to get into it because it would be overkill for this, this tutorial and this example. Now that I've showed you that, let me get to, because we've talked about Pinterest, Google, and YouTube. This is how you use these engines to drive traffic to your site. Well, but make it make sense of what kind of content I need to create. Well, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take you over here to a website. It's called askthepublic.com. All right. And so you go into askthepublic.com. If I type in Uber driver, okay, this is gonna blow your mind. I type in Uber. You can type anything in here, but we're in the Rideshare niche, so let's type this in. Okay, this will work for Lyft. This will work for anybody who's creating content, right? So you type in Uber driver. You see here, I have 160 questions that came back. Look at this. Every question all the top questions that people are asking on the internet every day, they're hitting Pinterest, YouTube, or Google, and they're asking these questions. Now, this is in a wheel that looks a little weird, so I'm just going to click here on data to show you. This is a gold mine, what I'm showing you. Look at this. Look over here and look at some of these questions. Are Uber drivers self-employed? Ding, ding, ding. Listen. If you was to create a video on YouTube answering that question, are Uber drivers self-employed, I promise you're going to start getting traffic. Okay, and you literally have a call to action within your description. You're going to make money. But look at all the questions here for how, when, where, which, who, will. Then you even have prepositions. Let me look at the data for prepositions. Look at this. Uber driver, I can drive in another state. Basically, Someone wants to know, can they drive in another state? If you were to create a piece of content on your blog, if you were to do a blog post or a video, or you were to create a pin answering that question, you're going to get traffic. You're going to make money. That's how you do this. The problem is most people create content that they think people are looking for, and that's why they don't get any traffic. I'm telling you, this is what people are looking for. Answer these questions, you will make money. Now, over here you see, I'm just going to show you a quick little plus here. You see here, this is a pin that I created. You might be saying, Calvin, I get the create a YouTube video thing. You know what I'm saying? I got that. I got the blog post. Show me how to do blog posts, but I don't know how to create pins. I'm not good with Photoshop. I don't have Photoshop. You don't need Photoshop. Let me show you something real quick, and then I'm going to end this video. If you were to go to Canva, all right, it's free. You can sign up for free. And I'm going to type in here Pinterest, and you'll see Pinterest graphic pops up. These are all templates over here. You can use any one of these templates to actually create a pin. I'm going to take this, drag it over, bam, it's a pin. And now I'm going to double click this, and I'm going to put 20 items every driver should have. Right? Done. Well, that background doesn't look very Rideshare. All right, well, you're right. So let me click on photos, and and I already did this. So and type in driver, and that's going to bring me up some royalty-free images here. So I'm going to take this one, drag it over here, and now I actually have an image there. If you don't like that one, you can choose another one. Cool, you know what I mean? Just go through here. There's so many ones you can have. You drag this one over, all right? And you can scale it out this way to make it look even better. Here's a girl, and you kind of cut her off a little bit so you can get these words over here, and that looks fantastic. So I'm gonna make it look even better because I'm going in right now. I'm showing you guys how to do this stuff. So I'm gonna look at elements. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna put it like that. Okay, and then now I am going to take it, and I am going to take the transparency and do it like this. Make it, and I'm gonna make that black so it's get a little bit more contrast. That's over it. So I'm gonna take the position and move it backwards one time. So now that text pops off of there. The simpledriver.com, and I'm actually gonna make this. There we go. So, and that's the wrong color. I'm gonna click on that and turn that black, and turn this white. All right, and bam, you get the idea. This is a nice pin to where I can take it, click over here, publish it actually to Pinterest, and make a link back to my blog, or I can just literally download the image and upload it myself and put it on my blog post, whatever. You get the idea. You don't have to be professional. Forget that stuff. I'm showing you how to do this very quickly. So did I answer everything? Answer the public, Pinterest, 3 engines. Okay, I did. Okay, that's it. Did you get a lot from that? I mean, I literally just shared the blueprint with you. Okay, so let me just talk directly to you now. Okay, I really need you to hear this. There is not one Uber channel on the planet Earth right now that is sharing with you the type of information that I just shared. I gave you the blueprint for creating wealth, and you can start doing it today. I showed you why you need to have a website. Then I showed you how to create one and how to drive traffic to it so that you can change your financial position and truly start living the life that you want to live. I'm telling you, I'm not going to delete this video. I'm not going to put it behind a paywall later on to where you can't have access to it unless you're paying me a fee. It's free. And the reason that I give you this information is quite simple. This information is going to get shared to tons of drivers, okay? People are going to share this video, which is going to make me more money. The more that I give, the more that I receive. Okay, I know that's biblical, but I'm just telling you, it is blessing me by blessing you. So hopefully you take this information and you use it to your advantage. You use it to become financially free. It's not much more I can do from here, okay? So I just want to say to you, It's been a pleasure sharing that information with you. If you stuck it out and you actually, got rid of the distractions and you've been with me for what is it now, probably over an hour, I appreciate it. My name is Calvin. I'm the Simple Driver. Peace.